kind of feel just in general, you'll kind of know where it's at, but you'll develop that sense of that your foot is underneath of it. So, your prosthesis is underneath. So, whenever you push up from your chair, hang out to the line there. Yep, and then just kind of ease yourself over where you're balanced on both sides. You'll get a few more clicks, and then you'll be ready to take your first step. So I don't know if you're natural right or left, whichever feels natural to you. And it's a process. We get you through, redevelop, re-strengthen, build up your endurance, get your balance.
Okay.
So that'll just come.
So it's supposed to be all the way up?
Yeah, we'll probably trim a little bit of that off. So like I said, this is when it comes to me, we always leave these a little high, then I can start lowering it down. So we want you to have as much range of motion as possible, but the lower those lines, we call these trim lines. The lower the trim lines, the more instability. So it creates instability. So some of that is there for support, but we don't want it to interfere with your range of motion and we want you to be able to bend your knee, straighten your leg. I don't want any pressure on your kneecap itself. So anything like that, we'll check all that today, and then we'll kind of finalize the shape of the prosthesis. Really what we're concerned about is the inside of it, that there's, I know you're gonna feel pressure, but it shouldn't be like, we don't want pinpoint pressure. Like if you say, oh, it hurts right there on that spot, then we'll look at that. It's just we call global, just an all over kind of pressure. It should be fairly equal in there. Today's the first time you've had something on like that and you're putting weight on it now.
Yeah, because I can feel everything sucking.
Just tight and squeezing and pressure. But yes, you might have some minor discomfort just because you're still tender, it's still healing. That all goes away. It gets better and better and better. So, and then we'll give you some spacer socks, which is what these are. Because your limb volume, the actual shape is going to shrink. It's going to get smaller. And as your leg gets smaller, you'll take up the space with these socks. Because what you don't want is we want to protect the end of the bone. You really don't want pressure on the end of the bone. You're going to feel pressure down there, but you're not really walking on the end of the bone because you're actually supported throughout the whole prosthesis. So it's raising you up and it's supporting you. But we want it to touch, but I don't want you to call end bearing. I don't want you hitting the end of your limb, the end of that bone against the prosthesis. But right now it's just that global kind of pressure. So you can kind of take as many steps as you want. We'll just take the time and just kind of let you get a feel for things. I'm going to watch you take some steps and make any adjustments.
I feel like it's still gotta get used to.
Oh
shit. All right.
Yeah, just take your time.
Trust in me.
Yeah, just put some trust in it, just let it go.
Yeah,
Then you'll start with a walker.
I feel like when I walk, this part right here kind of
Push it back against you?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we'll lower all that stuff down. So anything you're feeling now, point that out. I'm looking at it too, and I know we'll scoop that out, so we'll physically shape that away. Because like I said, we want your kneecap to be free. So if you're feeling some pressure there now, we'll get that.
Yeah, that kind of hurts.
Yeah, anything on a bone, you don't want pressure on any bony surface. So let me just feel your kneecap. Yeah, you go ahead and put it on. Yeah, we'll bring that down. That's the top of your kneecap. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably take that down an inch right there, probably. It'll be kind of scooped and rounded out. So. But overall, yeah, I mean, overall, everything that I want to see is we're good. So I can take this now and finish it out. So. Then the rest will just, come with time as you develop increased stability and endurance and get your muscles all working together. You'll be walking. We want you walking hands free. Well, that just starts with your walker at home, or then you can transition. Are you going to have therapy? You're going to have home therapy?
Yeah, because y'all probably have to write another prescription.
Okay, we can get that for you.
Okay, so you come on back through.
Okay, you do.
Yeah. Just feel like I'm gonna slide on through.
No, you're not. I know. No,
I know.
It's right underneath it. Yeah, it'll be amazing. It's just even in 2 weeks' time, how much better it'll be. So
Okay.
Today's the first 5 minutes, which is day after day and practice. You'll build up that tolerance.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
So it's hard, but it feels good.
Yeah, I will think that. Yeah, that's do this out of plastic so we can change it.
Okay.
You're doing a great feel of the toe.
Yeah, no, you're walking, like you're striving, looks good, and you're, what things we're looking for, like you're landing on your heel and you're coming off on your toe, that you're walking the same distance from the right and the left, so like your cadence is good, so yeah, it's a good start.
Okay.
And the rest, like I said, we'll just kind of fine tune those little subtle things that are bothering you, we'll fix those for you.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't wanna bear this, I just keep on feeling this
Mhm.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, we'll
There's
fix
nothing out. Okay. Yeah. Feel back,
You start back, yeah.
yeah.
Kind of wake your back muscles up, so now you've got weight on both feet now, and your pelvis will kind of resettle. And we'll check your height too, make sure that we want you as level as we can get you.
Still kind of feel, let's see,
You feel a little tall on that side? Can you tell?
a little tall on this side.
Okay.
Because I feel up in here.
You know, I'm gonna put my hand on your waist if that's okay. I'm gonna feel for this up in your pelvis. But it's, yeah, it's totally different now that you put something on there and you're standing again. So we'll check that. Especially, you know, when you come back for your delivery, we'll have everything ready and we'll fine tune it. Because the height will change a little bit when I make it, because the new one will actually be thinner than that. So.
Yeah, because when I just, if I didn't have this on, I can feel it up in here because I'm off balance.
Yep.
So maybe, yeah, maybe you gotta,
It's close, but yeah, we'll get it exact.
okay. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, you can try one hand, two hands, no hands on the bar if you want. So there's a big difference between two hands on the bar, one hand on the bar, and no hands on the bar. That's just to kind of give you an idea of that transition. But it takes a little bit of time, but you're doing great.
So all this whole, this way, here. I know you say you're gonna fix it.
Yeah, well, look, 'cause the eggs, yeah, whenever we get them, we always start high and we start lowering it down. So I said, you're strong enough. Like I said, we can get, say, fairly aggressive. We can lower those down for you probably quite a bit. 'Cause you've got enough strength. But if we get real short, then it's but we can definitely lower it down for you. We won't, as I said, the stronger you are, the more you'll have just your anatomy, your muscles will keep you in balance.
Yeah, I gotta get used to this stuff.
Yep, just having, I said, you take that liner, or I'll get your other liner, you can take it with you and start practicing. You can wear it throughout the day some and just practice putting it on.
Okay.
That'll help with that sensitivity and just having, just having that pressure, just having that feeling of that liner on you. But I know we're close enough with what I see that I can take the next step and make your prosthesis work.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Get this started.